How many customers does Jim's first set you up with?
It depends on what you're buying. You can have what's called if it's a mowing business, typically a full-time business around about 65 customers, but sometimes we start a person with nothing. We just give them a pay for work guarantee if there's no customers available. Obviously, we'll always sell resales or what we call splits, where people build a business and split off, they've got surplus customers. And then 80% of the money goes to them, of course. So you can buy an established business, which is good if you can, or you can start from scratch and just with the pay for work guarantee. In the long run, within a few months, it doesn't make a lot of difference to earnings, but it certainly helps in the beginning if you've got customers to begin with. A lot of them around about 30,000, that kind of figure, up to 6-figure income if you're buying something like a skip business with a truck and all the rest of it. So it depends. You just have to ask the question for the individual one you're interested in.
What support is there for the startup fees?
We have, obviously for the fees, what we get is we provide work, we provide leads, which is obviously the main thing. And there's a special role for in terms of training how to do business. We have an upfront training course, which is, depending on the division, anything from 3 days and on up. Then the franchisor, who actually is asked to keep in contact, should ring at least weekly in the first few weeks and at least monthly after that. And then there's regular meetings and so forth. We do what we find is successful, but those seem to work fairly well.
And take 30%. Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Well, I tell you what, if you're interested in paying 30%, come and talk to me, because in actual fact, our fees probably average about 8%, and that's including admin centre and advertising, and of that we probably take about 2% at national. So if you're happy with 30%, I'd love you to come and talk to me, because I'll make a lot of money out of you.
Tired of working for someone else? Well, work for Jim instead.
Well, actually, yeah, but more likely I work for you, because after all, who's the boss? The interesting thing about gyms is that the territory actually, what a territory is in gyms is the right of first refusal to the specific area. The only thing you can't do in gyms is you can't go and door knock somebody else's territory. And that was put in because the franchisees asked us to, because they said they don't want other people coming into territory and door knocking. But if you pick up a job from referral, if you get a job from another territory because the territory holder can't handle it, which is quite common, it's your business. In fact, your chance of running a major business with gyms is hugely greater. We have any number of franchisees turning over in the millions of dollars a year because the work is so plentiful, especially at certain times of the year, that if somebody wants to put on an extra trailer or an extra van on the road, or 2 or 3, eventually they can. The biggest problem is not usually the work, it's the management ability. But we encourage that. We actually run sessions to show people how to build these major businesses.